Well, I'm Janiyah.
I am Darcy, and today is August
21st.
22nd. Today's the 22nd, Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, I know that much.
Wednesday, August 22nd, 2018.
Can't have a specific time.
So this video is to basically document how we feel about living together because Janiyah just got here today and she's going to be my new partner in crime, and I'm really excited. And I am anxious to see what kind of person she's going to become and how she does in school and all kinds of stuff. How are you feeling?
Good. I think so. I've been passing down there, so I'm confident I'll be passing here. I'm confident that. I didn't go nowhere there, so probably definitely won't be going over here. I didn't have much friends there. I had 2, so that's probably be the same here. So
What are you looking forward to? How do you want your life to change?
Dramatically.
Drastically.
That.
How?
So I plan on stop smoking weed.
Plan?
Yes, I plan on it.
You already stopped.
Yeah. Last night.
Yeah, right.
So
it's not a plan. It's done.
Well, I stopped smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
I had a job there, so I plan on keeping a job and getting a
How
job
do you
here.
want your life to change?
I'm not sure on that.
What's the point of you being here with me?
Oh, it changed me mentally, spiritually, and just because how do I say it? I used to be on a lot of medication for things. So, kind of work on me mentally first.
To find happiness and peace and just...
Yeah, in myself.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So, that's the plan first, and then we can work on the outside part.
What kind of goals do you have?
Well, I don't have any specific plans or goals right now, just the goal to graduate, because you can't do nothing without education. So make sure we have that in order instead.
How are you going to avoid fighting at school?
Okay. Like I said, be neutral on the situation. If we have a problem, I don't mind separating ourselves from everyone else, making no sense.
How are you specifically, if you have no control of anyone else, how are you specifically going to avoid physical fights?
Don't let the person touch me. I mean,
how are you gonna?
That's a physical.
How are you gonna stop that? What are you gonna do if somebody pushes you and you know that I don't want you fighting?
Push them back. I mean, I can't tell the teacher that she pushed. I mean, yeah, she pushed me. Okay, well, they could say, well, don't push them back. Go make a report or whatever to the office. I mean, it's not like it's going to stop them. But if I don't want you touching me, you don't want me touching you, you don't want me putting your hands on you, or I don't want that, so then just don't touch me at all.
So
we can have a verbal conversation, but just don't
right.
put your hands on me.
Okay. So you're telling me that you cannot guarantee that you won't engage in fighting.
Yes, I can't promise that because I wasn't raised with my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I was raised with people putting their hands on me. And me not.
But you do understand, you're here for a change.
Yeah.
And nothing change. Listen to this very, very closely. Nothing changes. Listen before you respond. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What does that mean to you?
Nothing changes if I don't change it.
So that's why I'm asking you, because you have already done the things as far as fighting that you're saying that you're going to bring here. But I'm asking you what you can do differently. Because this is all about a new start. This is all about
Yeah,
a
well,
new change,
then,
right?
I mean, what we really, when I fought, it wasn't, it was a, okay, we're finna fight about it.
Okay.
It was me. I try to be the bigger person. I try to talk, you know what I'm saying? I try to do anything before a fight, you know, even occur. Like, you know, like I told you, you know, we can pull to the side, we can talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But if I feel, you know, like, I'm not going to say if I feel like, or if you are calling me out, I'm just not going to sit here and just let you call me out.
Why?
Because it's just, I'm just that type of person.
But why, though?
What you mean, why?
Why are you not going to let somebody call you out?
I don't know, I just think it's very disrespectful.
Okay, great. But why? So you're telling me that you have no control over yourself?
Yes, I do.
So,
But I'm just not going to guarantee you that if someone put their hands on me, I'm not going to put my hands
okay,
back
but
on
we're
them.
specifically talking about calling you out.
Mhm.
So
I mean, yeah, I'm just, if I don't feel, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not finna fight. It might be if it's something dumb, I'm not finna fight you over it. You know, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying, if you're not all up in my face or with something real serious, then I feel like I'm conflicted about it, or if it's just rubbing me the wrong way, then, you know what I'm saying, then it might be something. But I try to avoid that at all costs. What is your problem? Why do we have this problem?
Okay.
Do we need to talk about it? Can we talk about it? You go first. Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, I did something wrong? Can I fix it? Can we be friends, or we don't have to be friends? We can be cordial, you know what I'm saying? Just respect each other's presences. We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to do none of that. Just to respect each other. Ain't no disrespecting, like, you know what I'm saying, with your friends and nothing like that. I'm not going to talk about you to my friends, and don't talk about me to your friends. Just don't bring me up at all. And I won't bring you up. After that, you're dead to me. You're dead. The situation's dead. Everything's dead. And if we were able to have that conversation, then everything is dropped.
Okay, so I'm glad that we're having this conversation now, because that is definitely not how you are going to learn to conduct yourself here. And I know you think you have it all together in your head, but I'm telling you this, there is a more effective way of carrying yourself, and fighting doesn't fix anything. Because check this out. If you and we're classmates, right? If I say, hey, you're stupid, whatever I say to you, and it hurts your feelings, you say, these are just examples, right? You say, hey, you're stupid. I say, okay, fight me. And you say, okay, and we fight. Okay. Now, if we fight, listen. If we fight, let's say I beat you up, right? Like fair and square, I beat you up. And now the whole school is doing what?
Making fun of you.
No.
They're talking about it.
No, I beat you up. So they're talking about how I beat you up, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, just follow me. So what are you going to do as the person that got beat up? What do you want to do?
I mean, I can't do nothing. It was a fight. It was a fair fight. You
Okay,
know,
but
I mean, it doesn't.
So
I'm not fighting to win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? It's.
Stay with me. I'm trying to make a point. Stay with me. If I beat you up,
okay,
what do you want to happen? If every time you walk down the hall, oh, that's that girl that got beat up. That's Janiyah. That's the one that beat up. What do you want to happen? Because now you're going to feel stupid.
I mean, no, not really.
Yes, you are. I want you to be honest with yourself. So what do you want to do? What does generally people want to do if they get beat up?
They will want to fight again.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay. All right, listen. This is how fighting works, and this is why it doesn't work. If you and I get into a fight and I beat you up, maybe you don't want to get back at me by beating me up physically, but you are going to try and make my life difficult in some way, because this is what you're not going to do. You're not going to say, okay, she beat me up, I'm going to go about my day. That's not reality. So what happens is that one person will win the fight and the other person will lose the fight, and it would happen the same thing if you beat me up. If you beat me up and everybody knows about it, I'm gonna either try to fight you again, I'm trying to get you jumped, I'm gonna try to maybe snitch on you, I'm gonna try to make your life harder. Listen, I want you to be open-minded. Don't shake your head.
I am listening. I'm just
so it's a never-ending cycle, and it doesn't solve anything. And I know it's cliche to say, oh, fighting doesn't solve anything, but think about it. If you're in a fight, what's one good thing that comes out of physically fighting? And think of, it's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's fear, maybe. But respect? I don't respect you if you beat me up. I hate you.
It's not even a fact about respect, really. You would just know, you know what I'm saying, not to do it again, not to mess with me again. You know, like, I've only had a fight at school one time. Mm-hmm. And that was because the girl picked with me since the summer before school of the boy I was dating. Now, I didn't fight over the boy for 6 months. Well, okay, so school started in August, right? Okay, so she went to a different school. So I guess during the summer, you know, you have an option, you know, if you want to switch schools or not. She went to Hershey at the time, and I was going to Ojai, where I was usually going. Okay, she transferred to Ojai and picked with me 6 months. I might had a word or two back with her, but I've never just, you know, entertained her like that. I've always, you know what I'm saying, been minding my own business. We're not finna fight over because you think you know, even the boy was my boyfriend first, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna fight you over that, because if he allowing you to think that, then you can have him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him. I don't want any parts to do with that. But she just rubbed it in my face every day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did this, or we did this, or we did this and that. Okay, which was fine. Then I guess the day she was bold enough, she called me out in front of the whole cafeteria. After I even told her, I'm not finna fight you or whatever. And then I went my separate ways. She followed me. She followed me and my friend to the store. And when, like, she didn't come in the store or nothing like that. So when we came back, we went a different direction. We walked a different direction. They stopped us. She stopped me in the different direction I was going. And pushed me, put her hands on me. Now that's where you messed up. You could have sat here and called me all types of names and all this and said what you want. And we wouldn't have fought about that. But you sat here and put your hands on me. It's a different story. After I told you I didn't want to fight you, you know what I'm saying? You said this, and that. It was it. But you came out here and made your way to follow me and stop me and then put your hands on me. That's out of line. That's disrespectful. I don't feel like you should be putting your hands on me because you're mad. I wouldn't did that. Now, and then on top of that, before this even happened, I had talked to her. I had talked to her in the hallway. I pulled her to the side and asked her. Because my cousin told me this morning that she had tried to do something with him the night before or something like that. So I had talked to her. I pulled her to the side and I was like, so tell me what happened, such. It was a calm, cool, collective conversation. And nothing about I want to fight you and we got no beef or nothing like that. If we did, you know what I'm saying, why couldn't it be said there? Why you have to go wait until I leave or whatever and go to your friends and say this, and that, and it wouldn't even happen because you didn't even say that. Now, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I pulled you to the side. I feel like I was woman enough, grown enough, you know what I'm saying, mature enough to pull you to the side. Now, if you had a problem, why didn't you say that then? And we could have solved it. I could have asked you, well, what was the problem? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? What could we do? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be friends or nothing like that. We ain't got to.
Okay, this is you're talking in circles, and I don't need to hear any more of it. I know what you're thinking, but this is what I want to make very clear on this video and just to you in general. You are here because first of all, I want you here, and secondly, you were making some decisions and choices that your mother didn't like, and maybe she couldn't handle it or whatever.
She wasn't even gonna let me sing. She wasn't even gonna sing me.
Listen. And your mother asked me if I would help, and I said, of course. I've always wanted you, but this is an opportunity for you. Remember how I told you whenever I was 16 and I was out of control and nobody believed in me because I was already, doing whatever I wanted to do? I'm telling you that so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. Like, you can just believe me, okay? Because you're gonna be 26 tomorrow. It's gonna go like that. And you don't want to be 26 and think, damn, man, if I would have just listened. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, in our brains, we think, listen. In our brains, I really want you to process what I'm saying. In our brains, we think we have it all figured out. That's just how we are. We think we know. But you have to understand, when people are older than you, I'm 29 years old, right? So if I'm 29 years old and you're 16, I have lived 13 more years than you, okay? That means I've had 13 more years of making mistakes and fixing mistakes, right? So, and I don't know everything. There are people older than me that are 50 that I need to listen to because they've been here longer, right? But I love you so much and I believe in you, but you have to let me in. You have to let people in. You can't just be in your boxed off mind where you know everything and nothing can get in. You already have your mind made up. There's no other options. You can't see anything from anybody else's perspective, because that's where you'll mess up. Listen to me. Listen to other people. Watch people. Say things like, I don't know if I want that because when they did that, this was the outcome and I don't think I want that. And look at people and say, oh, this is what happened with them. I like that. Maybe I'll adopt that concept. Watch people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people that...
I've seen too much. I done been through too much to know what to do and what not to do. Literally. I literally seen too much and been through too much to know what not to do.
But you're still choosing what not to do as far as fighting. Like, okay.
Yeah, people don't change overnight.
Of course.
Like listen. Like I said, I didn't, my mom didn't raise me. I was in and out of, I wasn't in foster care. I've never been in foster care.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in other people's houses, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody treats everybody's child the same as their own. I was like the black sheep of everybody's family.
Okay.
I've been raped.
Mm-hmm.
I've been traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing my mom on drugs. I've been seeing the outcome. I've been seeing how she act, how she look, what it made her do or don't do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing all that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been beaten before.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't went without days with eating, taking showers, changing clothes, or nothing like that. I've had long hair before, and I've literally had it burnt all off because of a perm, because the lady didn't want to sit there and deal with natural hair. My grandma sat there and did every day, straighten my hair. You know what I'm saying? I had people that didn't take the time to do, you know what I'm saying, as my family would do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All of that, right? Everything you just said, right? It still all happened in 16 short years.
Yes.
So yes, I am not negating crazy things have happened to you. Terrible things. But they still have happened in 16 short years that went like this, and 16 more years will go like this, and you have to make good choices right this second, so that when 16 years passes from now, you'll be in a good spot. Do you want to be living paycheck to paycheck, not being able to pay your rent, never have any extra cash, can't get the things you want, no education, can't get a good job because you got felonies? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that. We want to be better than what we came from, right? My mother didn't finish the 9th grade. She thinks I'm the smartest person on this planet. But it's because I didn't want to be her. I don't want to be them. I want to be better than them, right?
At 16, I ain't better than my mom. My mom asked my grandma. Well, she told my grandma actually. She was tired of being treated like a child. My grandma showed her the door. What'd she do with it? Drugs. At 16, hardcore. The only thing I did was smoke weed. That was it. Never tried a cigarette. I might have hit a black once or twice, but don't smoke blacks. I'm not doing anything. If anything I did at home, and because it was, you know what I'm saying. I knew my mom wouldn't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying. Everywhere else, you got to worry about somebody putting something in something. You got to worry about somebody putting something in the drink if you leave it. I know that. I know I'm not dumb enough to, you know what I'm saying, leave my drink or whatever. I mean, I don't go to parties, period. So, I don't drink anyway. So, I wouldn't need no reason to be drugged or anything like that associated with drugs and alcohol. Weed-wise, I knew that if I didn't know that person, don't ask to hit
Why
their
are you
weed.
telling me that? We are never going to have to talk about weed again. You will not be doing any weed in this state.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, that I know from what to do and what not to do.
Okay. I'm just asking you to be the best person, the best version of yourself.
I am, but I just cannot guarantee
But
that if someone put their hands
But I
on
want you to
me-
think positively.
Yeah, I do, and I hope nobody does that though. And that's what I
But
came
you
down
can't
here
control
for.
other people.
Exactly.
You be the best version of Janiyah.
So, if we have a problem, let's talk about it first.
Janiyah,
I don't even want to talk
you
about
need to take
fighting,
me
you know
very,
what I'm saying?
listen, you need to take me very seriously when I say this. I will not deal with going up to the school. I'm telling you this is absolutely black and white. I will not deal with going up to the school, coming to get you because you're fighting someone, being disrespectful, breaking any type of rules. I will not deal with that, and that is an absolute promise. But guess what? Guess what else is an absolute promise? And I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. You be the best version of yourself, and I will support you in every single way that I can. I will lift you up. I will encourage you. I will, whatever programs you want to become involved in, any type of activities, I will do that for you. Whatever's in my means. Obviously, I'm not rich. I don't have money falling out of my ass. But what I'm saying is that I am in a position to be your greatest supporter, your biggest fan, if you will let me. But I cannot do that if I'm running up and back from the school, or you get into it with some neighbors, or I'm always having to worry about you running your mouth or getting into, I'm always having to worry about your behavior. I won't deal with that. I don't have kids, and I don't have to do that. Consider this a blessing for both of us. A blessing for me because I love you and I've always wanted you to be with me, and a blessing for you because now this is all positive. I'm not going to talk crazy to you. I'll never say anything to hurt your feelings. I will control myself even if we get emotional or upset. I will support you, but you have to make a way for me to do that. Do you understand?
Well, see, there's a good thing about school. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows my background. Can't nobody say this. Can't nobody say that. So, can there be no fights? No, anything that happens.
I like it.
Comes from me. I mean, what not comes from me, but how do I put that in a sentence? Whatever I do, it shows and it rubs people the wrong way. Now, I can't be critique about my honesty. Now, that's just one thing I cannot do. If you ask me, give my honest opinion. Right then and there, No sugarcoat, nothing.
But would you agree, the more people know about you, the more things they can throw in your face.
Yes.
Like, if you go to school, oh yeah, I was raped, my mom was on crack. Oh yeah, that's girl, her mom was on crack. And meanwhile, you think these people are your friends.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, but the less they know, they have nothing to say about you other than you're the new girl. And they might know you're from Wichita Falls, they might not. But the more you about
Open
yourself, that's the more that they have on you. And that's where you start getting personal. See, if people don't know your business, they can't throw anything in your face.
Exactly.
They can't. But if you...
That's friend-wise. That's why it was like friends. I didn't
Right.
have much friends because the friends that I did have and that I did trust it, in the long run, threw it all back up in my face.
Okay.
Which is the reason why I'm the person I am now, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I hold secrets, you know what I'm saying? If you trust me, I trust you. Now, I might not just open up to you like you opened up to me. You know what I'm saying? But I hold whatever you trust me with. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like I did something wrong, if I said something wrong as a friend, I believe you should come to me and ask me yourself instead of believing others. Because that's the type of friend I am. Not even a friend or somebody else and I'm friends with you, I'm not going to say, well, such and such told me, this person told me that this, and this, and happened. Now, as a friend, I'm coming to you and I'm asking you, what is your side? What did you say? What did you do? You know what I'm saying? Why did this person feel like they have to come to me and tell me this? Because as a friend, I would, you know what I'm saying, I would never, ever see myself doing you like this. You know what I'm saying? If we friends, it's respect, it's boundaries, you know what I'm saying? If somebody talking about you, I'm checking it. You know what I'm saying? As a friend, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't never, if you don't like that person, I'm not going to say I'm not going to like that person because, you know what I'm saying, it might be something that I like about the person, but I'm not going to have an intellectual conversation about you to them. And I know y'all don't like each other. I'm that type of friend. But, like I said, I have 2 friends down there, but they were grown. Chris, he's gay. He graduated 2 years ago. Charmaine, she has a child. She graduated this year, 2018. So, you know what I'm saying? We all had that same mindset. We all came from like a same background or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all stayed in the same complex. We all went to the same school. We was able to talk about like that, and I never had to worry about them throwing that up in my face, telling somebody else, or running off. You know what I'm saying? Now, they might tell their mom or something like that, but all moms was friends, so that wasn't a problem. I kind of like hanging with older people because I feel like I'm more mature in my mind than kids my age. I can sit here and have an intellectual conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Not most kids will. And so I just don't feel like I don't hang around my age group. I mean, well, they were still teen, you know what I'm saying? He's 19 and she's 18. So, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't a big age difference. But if we had a problem, we sat down and we talked about it. We ain't leaving till the problem was solved. We never fought. We might have had some words back and forth. We never posted it on social media. Whatever we had, it was between us. So, I don't know. We've never had that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't say for people down here, you know, because I don't know. But I'm trying to even work on that, accept people, because I'm very hard on friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't like friends. You know what I'm saying? If you show me one bad thing about you, I don't want to be a friend no more. You know what I'm saying? If you show me your true colors and I just see that and I don't want to do that no more, I'm gonna tell you, we can't be friends no more. Now, if you feel like if you're having a bad day, you need a hug, you crying or something like that, yeah, I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna hug you, and I'm gonna talk to you. But don't think we just friends because of that. You know what I'm saying? But just know that I'm always be here if you need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think just because I'm letting you talk to me, be friends. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work for that. If you lose my trust, you gotta work for that. You gotta earn that back. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just that type of, in school, you know, I try to avoid everything. Yeah, I'm the person that's like, I'm not friends, but I'm friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm the person everybody could come to and have, you know what I'm saying, ask for advice or something like that. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I was like, I don't go for bullying. If I see it, I'm speaking up for it.
Good for you.
You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you need to go pick up somebody your own size. So what if they don't have what you have? That's okay. Because you literally might be going through something at home.
Ain't we all?
So, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't we all? You don't know somebody's situation. They don't know yours.
So I try to stay positive on other people's side, even though I know I'm going to do something.
Mm-hmm. Hush.
For real.
I love you.
I love you too.
This is going to be good. And I will beat you so bad with that picture frame.
No,
Okay.
please don't do that. I've never had a whooping.
Yeah, I will beat you. Please believe that. No,
Yeah.
I won't beat you.
I've never had a whooping before, so I'm not that bad of a child.
I just want you to be a good girl.
I've
And
been
I
to
want
Denver
you-
once.
Listen. I want you to be a good girl, and I want you to be 16. Because guess what? A lot of your life, you haven't been able to be a child, right? You've had to work. Listen. You've had to worry about things that people older than you should have to worry about, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you should never have even known that was going on, let alone had to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
So here, you just get to relax. All you're responsible for is you. You don't have to worry about us not having money for the lights. You don't have to worry about not having food. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just you. Just you. No adult stuff, just you in your 16-year-old body.
But I
And
can't get a job, right?
Of course you can.
Okay.
You can do anything that's going to make you grow or that you think is going to help you progress.
Because that was like one thing I did like to do.
Okay.
Was go to work. Was look forward to something.
Your grandma told me that you were really good at getting up and going to work.
Yes, because all I have is check, money.
Mm-hmm. You like
Yeah.
that? That's another thing. I'm glad you said that. So what are your financial goals? You talked about getting a car, but what are your specific financial goals?
What you mean? Like,
What do you plan on doing with your money?
well, we gotta get some first. But yes, car. Can't do nothing without a.
But what are you going to do with your
transportation.
money every month?
First, I gotta get what I need, which is I've always done that. I've paid my phone bill, got hygienes or whatever I need. What else? I might go get me some clothes here and there. I'm not real, you know what I'm saying, iffy on new clothes or nothing like that. But I might go treat myself or something. Go buy me some shoes, get my toes and nails done.
But how are you going to save money, Janai? Stay focused. How are you going to?
I put save money. I put money in the saving account.
So do you have money in a savings account now?
No, because I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
It doesn't
make
matter
enough
why.
for all that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why. So you are going to start putting money in a savings account that you will not touch. Correct? I got you on video. I will put this in the courthouse.
No.
Yes. She said.
No. I'm saying no.
You're saying yes because
I mean, like, no, I won't touch it.
okay.
The money.
So we can do that with Wells Fargo or another bank because
You
you're
know-
already with Wells Fargo.
Yeah, my mom says probably. Well, I think it's probably be a best option to change because they didn't had several embezzlements.
Or we
On
could do
that.
this. We could do this option. You could take the cash out and we could keep it in a box in the house that only I would have the key to.
That's fine.
So you wouldn't even have access to it. And we would not use it for emergencies. We'd let the house burn down before we got into it.
What?
Yeah. That's how you have to save. You cannot touch it for nothing.
Okay.
So you think about how you want to save money, and then I'll help you do that, okay?
Well, see, at home, I had like a jar that I put money into. Well, it
Yeah,
was
but you can
pennies.
also take money out of that jar. I'm talking
Yeah, I
about
had
a
to break-
lockbox.
Yeah, I had to break it though. I would have had to break it
Mm,
to get into it.
but you still could. Anyway, we're done. This is 35 minutes. This is going to be a good ride.
Hopefully.
No, it's going
It
to be
will.
really good, and we'll make multiple videos so that we can keep up with our progress.
Bye.